Today I will show you how to set up a Redis master slave configuration. As you can see here, I have a Redis master node 1, which is a slave, 2, 3, 4. I will show you now how to set up the last node, which is node 5, which is also a slave. So first you can go to launch instance. I created a image already called Redis master and slave. You can select the free tier configuration. Could be in any subnet network. I pick default, auto assign public IP, enable. Then you can go to configuration, configure security group. Right here, you can create new or use any of the existing security group. I already have a security group. So in this, the most important thing is that you open up port 6379, which is a default Redis port on all IPs. Review and launch. Right, since I already created the node to save time, we'll use this. Let's log into our master. As you can see here, if you go to the Reddit CLI, type info, you can see this is a master server. It's connected to 3 slave. And now we will connect the last one. So how do we do that? Let's go to this server, type connect, go into any terminal. Change the user to EC2 user. Now you can edit the Redis configuration. So the configuration lives here. Search for line. So first you have to comment out this, because if you leave this uncomment, it will only listen to itself. Next, protected. Search for protected. Now protected mode, right? Change this from yes to no. And make sure that the port here is 6379. Last, you're gonna search for slave. Oh, here, uncomment this line. Slave of. Type in the IP address for your master, which you can get from here. Mine will be this. The master port, which is a port for our Reddit server, will be 6379. Exit out. Now you can do service, Reddit server, and restart. Okay. Now, to make sure that this is set up properly, you can do a simple check. Set key, since the master is read and write, while all the slave will set up as only read. One way you can verify if the master and slave are working properly is set up its test using its test is simple, right? Set key to be test replication. The value will be test replication. Go to redis COI in the new slave. Type get key. Now it should appear test replication. This will verify that all the keys are set up. All the replication are, all the configurations are correct. Now let's go to all the other server. We will demonstrate partition tolerance for Reddit. So let's go to node 2. Verify that this is connected to our master by going to redis COI, type info, then check the role of this server as a slave. It is connected to the master host, and the master linked status is up. So good, this has been connected properly. Now let's go to another server. Do the same thing, redis COI, info. Good, this has also been configured correctly. Now let's go to the last one, node 4. So this node will be a special node. Alright, redis COI could not connect. So this is what happened if a server either A, change the configuration, or B, has any security group changes. So one way to start up the Redis server is just simply do this command. Restart. Now restart again. Make sure everything is okay. Now type info. Sorry, first you must go to redis COI and type info. Now check whether or not, oh, see, this node die, and Now it's lost its connection to the master. So you can easily fix by going to and search for slave of and comment this, add the IP, which will be this. Sorry, let's go back. Now let's find slave of and changes this. And change the port to 6379. Make sure that you change these dashes. Now save. Alright, now we can restart the server. Now good. Now we can test. Go to redis CLI, get key. Now the replication should be there. So you just encountered the first failure. How about we will look at how data is synced between all this, right? So you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Redis safe server, all listening to one mask, right? As the master writes something, all the Redis server will now pick up. So let's check. Writing to all four. Writing to all four. And how about this one? Writing to all four. And our special slave server. Yes, writing to all four, right? Suppose that a slave suddenly die, like this. Then data replication to this slave will stop, as you cannot access this server. Or however, if you happen to push in a faulty configuration, like this, where you mistype the port name to 6380, would this server pick up the replication? Well, let's test. server 4 will pick this up. Let's test. This is server 1, server 2, server 3. How about server 4? Nope, server 4 still has this old data, right? You can test this even further. I have made a Go server that will write data to the master, and we can test it out. So this server will use Go API to write data to Reddit, right? So team, let's go here. And then you can get this key, go into port 8080. So this is a simple welcome customer registry. You can type here, test replication on Go, and you can go range customer, and you can see test replication on Go. Okay, so would this be able to pick up? We'll see. Range on customer 0 to 1. The list is empty. However, if we happen to push the correct configuration back to this faulty server, then you can see test replication on Go. Redis is a very powerful database when the master are managed correctly. Thank you.